all day. All right, guys. Very special guest. I said we're being serious about this one because we are. Ron Thomson. I see the tickers flying in the chat. Thank you so much for joining the Power Hour, Ron, CEO, Liquid Media Group. We are very excited to have you here on a day like today.
Thank you very much. Nice to be here. Nice to meet you guys, and get a great show. So I've been watching it with interest and looking forward to participating and adding my 2 cents.
Awesome. Yeah, we promise our listeners of this show 3 things. It's trade ideas, it's jokes and gimmicks. So I hope we've been delivering on that for you. And hopefully in this next segment we'll be able to dig into the company and hopefully get some ideas going. But I guess first things first, right? On a day like today or a week like this week, where the stock is, I mean, just going crazy. What is that like for you? Like put us in your shoes. I mean, is it are there special things that you have to do? Or are you just obsessed with staring at it all day? What exactly is that like?
Big shoes to fill. Big shoes to fill. It's pretty exciting. It is a meteoric rise this week, and just watching all the volumes, and it's been trying to understand that perhaps people are getting wind of this little company, and we have a lot of exciting stuff to talk about. So I'm just pleased to see we're generating an audience for the business.
Awesome. So let's dig straight into that. And for getting us started, for folks who aren't familiar with the business or don't know, could you just give us a little bit of background and talk about how the company works?
Certainly. Liquid Media Group is a publicly traded company on NASDAQ. It's YVR is the symbol, and the company's been around for several years. And I joined the business in January to basically help us chart a course for growth and for significant growth through all kinds of different things that we have in our program. The business was previously in the media and entertainment space. We are recalibrating the business now to become a business solutions company for the entertainment industry, for the filmed entertainment, professional filmed entertainment, meaning film and television and cinematic video for video games. And we have a end-to-end solution approach that we have put together for providing a kind of a Shopify-like experience for IP creators around the world to take their content IP from end to end, from concept through to final monetization. And we've got a real head of steam on in terms of how we're doing that. And so we've just started this process. We've raised a little bit of money, and we're going to continue to grow the business with some creative acquisitions in the next several months and rolling out our business plan.
Okay, so I guess I've got two follow-ups coming off of that. The first one, you just mentioned the money raised. So you guys just did an offering, raised about $6 million. Can you talk a little bit about where that capital, where you're expecting it to be deployed, what kind of a runway it gives you, et cetera?
That capital provides us a great deal of runway for the short term as we roll out some of the acquisitions we have on our roster. Also, for our general growth of the business, we have things have been very tight for the last little while, especially since I joined, and so now we'll be able to execute on our plan. So that's really the two key things. One is general corporate working capital, and the other is to be able to support the acquisitions that we're making in our industry.
Okay. And of course, especially in a week like this week, we have to talk about NFTs. I'm curious where you're at, both with the company, what you think on the market on general, et cetera. It's,
we're
been the hottest market around.
Yeah, it's a hot topic. I mean, certainly it's something that we've been aware of for a while as they've evolved. And the whole blockchain phenomenon is an interesting one. We're exploring it in depth. It certainly is becoming a something in our industry, and we're seeing some of the companies in our business embrace them. And so we're very much looking forward to learning more about NFTs and finding a way that we can incorporate those into our business model going forward. So we're exploring and looking forward to finding new ways to utilize this very exciting NFT opportunity.
Okay. And like when you say exploring, Any sort of idea or timeline as to when we could expect to learn more, or is it like a stay tuned type item, or
I,
any thoughts you get? I've gotten slammed with questions about the NFT
I'll
angle
bet
all
you.
day
I'll bet
today.
you have. I mean, we're being very cautious, as is our industry, in terms of how we embrace NFTs. But I think there's no doubt that these are going to be something that we need to seriously consider going forward. And we, like everyone, will have an NFT strategy going forward. So we're feeling pretty excited about the opportunity. We're not able to make any announcements at this time on the NFT front, but we're looking forward to announcing some things in the near future as we figure out our strategy.
Okay, excellent. And I'll leapfrog off of there. A question that I like to ask everybody. You're talking about future strategy. If you had to name one or two things that you're most excited about into the future, what would those be?
You know, we have the entertainment finance market is going through change globally, and we've identified a way to take advantage of that. I mean, the streaming platforms are rocketing because everybody's is either experimented with them or is now hooked, and so we believe that we can play an important role in helping to safely package content on behalf of our customers and to finance that and deliver it and monetize it in conjunction with our customers to give them higher returns and ROI. So that's, I think, the big idea for us is really providing this sort of end-to-end solutions approach where we can really provide a significant business ally to our customers.
Okay. And in terms of the things that are not necessarily headwinds, but the challenges for getting there, is it on the tech side? Is it getting content creators to come on? Like what I'm curious as to, here are some of the hurdles that we have to get through, and then we're really looking like we're in a good position to execute on those goals.
I mean, we have to get our word out, that's for sure. Honestly, it's when I don't see it as much a challenge, frankly, because I think we have an integrated solution, and we're relying on best-in-class, whether it's technologies, whether it's big data analytics. That's an area that we're very interested in. Whether it's in distribution and monetization, whether it's in production services, and assuring that a product, whether it's a TV program, a film, or a piece of cinematic video for a game, is professionally, cost-effectively delivered on budget, on time, as discussed. And so, I think when someone's searching for capital, in many cases, you don't have to advertise. People will find the capital. And I think we provide more than just the capital. We provide a safe, de-risked approach to funding production. And I think that's something that is in short supply. It is not reliable, is not robust today. And that's what our big idea is.
Okay. Excellent. And are there any specific titles or projects that you guys are working on right now that you think are especially exciting, or the investing community should know about and be thinking about?
Not particular titles. I mean, there are. I mean, it's more of a body of work, and so we're holding ourselves out there going forward as being able to provide guidance and leadership, and as importantly, to really be a sort of a steward for our customers to help them properly monetize and maximize their, what they can get when they go to distribute, when they go to gamify their content, when they go to activate it with audiences. It's all about audience engagement and basically completing the loop so that you come full circle to the next piece of content, to the de-risking of that, to the funding of that, to the always with a safety blanket in a button-down business-like methodology that we've been working on for some time now.
Yeah, and for the audience out there, I want to reiterate that what Ron's talking about is like a problem that we deal with every day here at Benzinga, right? We produce this video content that goes all day, right? Our business is content, right? We publish 900 pieces of content a day. And the question always is how do we distribute this content? How do we monetize this content? How do we get it in front of more people, et cetera, right? That's the name of the game for our business. The better that we can do those things, the better we execute on those fronts, the better the business does. And it's not easy. And so I definitely appreciate and understand the space that you're in, Ron, of, hey, we've got a team of 150 people here at Benzinga to help us do this. For content creators that don't necessarily have all those people who are thinking about that every day. It's interesting.
Well, it is, especially considering how much video is produced today, for whether it's network, whether it's online, or whether it's over the top, or for the streamers. And I think the big issue is that there are large investments made in content. That's whether it's a TV series that you watch, or whether it's on Netflix or Prime or what have you, or a theatrical film, or a film that goes direct to video. And I think that the issue is, at scale, the amount of capital and the risk and the methodology under which the funding happens, it's really hit and miss. And it's amazing, we look at, major content producers, studios and mini majors and independents who are constantly struggling to find a reliable sort of helping hand, someone to assure them that they're able to finalize or close their financing plans. And sometimes these are massive numbers. When you think about the cost of a series of television that you watch today, some of the numbers are outrageous. So having a reliable solution is an important one, so that you can do it again and again and again and create scale. And that's really, at the end of the day, as an industry, we're trying as an industry to define the entertainment asset class for professional filmed entertainment as being legitimate, as being highly lucrative and exciting for investors, if it's properly de-risked, packaged, and monetized. And that's the trick. And that's what I've spent a good part of my career trying to help our clients. And now, as CEO of Liquid Media, that is my number one quest in this business. And we've got a fantastic group of people, an incredible structure of our company, and we have access to capital through capital markets. So I'm feeling very, very confident we're going to get there, and we're already making some great headway as we start this business.
Awesome. And Ron, one more question I want to ask about. On March 3rd, you guys announced a deal with Atari. Obviously a very recognizable brand. Could you dig in a little bit as to, what that deal means, how you guys are working together, et cetera?
I sure can. First of all, Atari is an amazing company. They have this fantastic platform, the console games, and we own the Slipstream SVOD, the subscription video on demand platform for action adventure sports. And it's a phenomenal platform. And basically we have 400 and growing roster of films, which are high octane, very entertaining, but absolutely on mark in terms of responding to the target audience, which are millennials, skews a bit heavier male than female, with this kind of really expressive programming. And through Atari, we're now going to be able to stream our channel through Slipstream of the 400 plus films and it's growing every week. Every week we're growing in high definition. So that's something that Atari will now be able to, through its consoles and through the PC console deployment that they're embarked on right now, that is going to be a possibility. So for us, we're right at the forefront of working with one of the hottest companies in the business and in Atari, and we're really excited about it. It's a big deal. We're really excited about it, and we're quite confident this is going to be a very successful result.
Awesome. Yeah, and Ron, I think it's worth pointing out too that you joined the team in January, I believe. So you've definitely had a heck of a run, in the quick tenure. So some exciting deals that you guys have announced. You've raised money. And so it's been awesome to watch from the sidelines, and now finally get to chat and ask some of these questions that we've been thinking about. Any final words of wisdom, thoughts, things that investors should be looking out for?
Look, I'm at 10 weeks in, and I haven't even started. So I got big plans, and I've got a team which I'm assembling. I've already got a few of them in place. I mean, we've got a wonderful group in the company, great board, great business. So keep a watch on us. We got lots of stuff coming down the pipe. We've got lots of news, and we're growing. And so you're going to hear about it because we're going to make a lot of noise.
There we go.
But I'll tell you, the industry needs this, and there's a massively underserved demand for what we've got. So I'm really pleased finally to be able to provide something to my industry that's in such dire demand for this type of an opportunity.
Awesome. And Ron, you said you're going to make a lot of noise, so I'll hit it. Here's our air horns that we have on this show. All right. As you have more news, as things develop, let us know. You know, we've got about 3,000 people or so between Facebook and YouTube and Twitter watching this stream. But we're going to have a summary article out shortly. So Ron, let us know when you have news. Would love to chat again. Thank you so much for joining the Power Hour. Again, this idea is about fun and gimmicks and ideas, and we appreciate you for telling us about the company and bringing it out there. And now, guys, if you stay tuned, because I'll bring some gimmicks later in the show.
Anytime. Nice to see you, and thanks again for today. Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, Ron.
Thanks. Bye-bye.